I know you must be wondering, where did I possibly go wrong? Now, you'd be surprised to know that you were just in the right place at the right time. You're the man of the hour on this special occasion. Here for my very own amusement. Excuse me. our very own amusement. You want me to introduce you? Ooh, you got a jumper. Hope you went to the bathroom. You'll need it for a while. You probably hated the dentist as a kid, didn't you? When I was a kid, I had a doctor named Dr. Wiener. 100% telling you the truth, that was his name. Maybe that was what my mom said to, like, you know, get me to go to the dentist, get me kind of like Dr. Wiener. Let's see. That's a good one. You like that? Oh. Someone's excited. No. Gotta be one of these. I like this one. Yeah. I think she shines the most. Well, now that we're all settled in, what do you say we get the festivities started? I mean, I know you've been eyeing one of these buttes for a while now. So what do you think? Who are you gonna pick for the first dance? Well, ladies, it looks like we have a quiet one. Little Cinderella. Always the aggressive one. Hold on. Oh, clock strikes midnight. Don't go anywhere. Well, how's my little girl? Did you miss me? Well, Daddy misses you a lot. Of course I wouldn't forget. I was the one that had to remind you, remember? Okay, so that's how it is, huh? Well, I hope you know that I've got my Teddy frown on. Okay.
Just relax.
Don't be too hard on your mom, okay? I know. I know. All right. Yeah, Daddy's got to get back to work. Okay. Well, have fun, Pumpkin. That's quite a trick.
I'm not in the asking mood tonight, buddy.
You know, I could cry out.
Ruin the first dance? Don't you just hate it when they turn you down?
Yeah. Wild.
Stick to the plan. And we'll get out of this. Here. Take this just in case.
hand it to you. You got guts, kid. Trust. All unnecessary. Well, I don't see any emblems. You're not with the Golden Path. So who are you working for?
You could have called the guards. So why didn't you?
Well, that's rude to not answer my questions, seeing as I asked you first. You must be American.
Yeah? So what?
I'm from the States, too. You got that ignorant demeanor down to a T. And then there's that reckless, heroic, bravado bullshit. You probably don't know a goddamn thing about this country. Well, let me say this in a way you will understand. You're not in Kansas anymore.
Thanks for the insight, Wiz. Now, if you only had a heart.
Well, I can see that our lion has his courage.
All right. Your turn then. Why didn't you escape when you had the chance?
Oh, no, we can't have that. No, I think I'm gonna stay on Pagan Min's payroll. I mean, how do you think you would act if I left the house just because one little bug got in? No, you just simply have to get rid of it. But don't scurry just yet. I got the perfect spot for you in my little collection.
Funny how we're both in the business of collecting.
Oh, so that's why you're here. You come to get me.
I would prefer alive, but we can do the other.
Well, it's nice to know we have so much in common. I always liked alive ones too, but we'll just have to settle for dead. Oh, you got some moves, kid. Okay. You're a feisty little munchkin, aren't you? What you got, Dorothy? Are you Toto? You brought Toto, aren't you? God damn it, Jackie Chan. Oh. Okay. Ah! Shit!
Well, how about that? Red shoes. Let's go, Toto. There's no place like home. You okay to drive?
Yeah, sure. These are very exciting. If it wasn't for you, mother, Matara, these would have been so bad.
I'm sure they're gonna have a hard time finding Cinderella.
Do you guys have any idea who you're messing with? I'm Paul DePlore, you fucking idiots! You guys are so dead! Corpses, you hear me? The guys I work for are gonna have your fucking heads! Sorry. kill me! Fuck! Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah? By the gods, you are one crazy man. You have done it.
Golden Path, sons of bitches. Where are you taking me? Let me go! Yeah. Hey, kid. You don't know what you're doing. You can't hand me over to these guys. Come on, man. I've got a child. She's still a little girl. Please. You don't know these people.
Brother, you have done your part.
What is he talking about?
That is really none of your concern.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this. This wasn't part of the deal.
Deal. Ajay, listen. I appreciate what you did for me, but this? You have done this out of your own accord.
I remember you telling me we need to catch this guy. Guess I shouldn't have listened to that little bird then.
Yeah, what you have done for me was surely a favor. One I will certainly not forget. Let me be very clear. You do not represent the group, nor its affiliates.
I must have missed the disclaimer.
Everything that I have asked you to do is, and will, remain under the table. You are an outsider. You do not act on the Golden Path's behalf.
Okay. So long as I'm doing the cleaning, you can dish out the dirt.
You want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
You really want to know? We have always done what is necessary.
Necessary. Quit talking code. That's red rum for murder. It's always been about taking out the opposition. Quite literally.
Now hold on, Ajay. I think that you need to relax, yeah? You did one hell of a job. Real bang up. But I think you got a little messed up in the head. You simply don't make the decisions around here.
I'm the one that brought him here. I'd say that's my responsibility.
Whether this bastard dies or not, you will not stop it. I understand you don't know how things are. You don't know what kind of madman this Paul is. Many lives have perished, suffer on his account. Take the time to reflect on that. I mean what I say. He is to be taken out of the fold. It's about time you realize, Ajay. We are fighting a war. Things are unseemly. This is something we have to do. It is a key play. I'm sorry, brother.
that's what happens.
No, I don't.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, okay. I believe it.
Namaste.
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 We should have kept him alive. You never think of the consequences.
How else are we to get results?
Surely Pagan Min will not take this sitting out.
And what will you have us do? Let him get his way then?
We are to bide our time.
How naive are you, woman? The more time we spend doing nothing, the more we become nothing.
Don't you mock me.
How else do you treat a child? It's progress that we must make.
Yes, and progress in the right direction.
The right direction, you say? Or your direction? Maybe you're just afraid of when we win this thing.
Of when we win this thing.
When Kyrat is rightfully back in our hands.
Here we go.
Kyrat reborn. I am not convinced you want things to change.
That is where you are a hypocrite, Sabah. I look forward to the new dawn, a new Kyrat. What you want is a fading sunset. That is our downfall. Paul was always expendable. Another will take his place. All you have done is stir a hornet's nest. You did not think of the consequences.
I did right by the golden path. This is our opportunity. Even you want to argue this.
Perhaps yes, but that does not excuse you do wrong to the golden path.
Are you so petty, woman?
Sabal, you've turned our fields over. You expend our resources. For what? Defending relics of the past? To uphold ancient teachings? Backward traditions? And now you have done this. Every time, we are losing our future.
And you? You would have us sacrifice lives for capitalism? Make us slaves? Destroy our very heritage? No, Amita. Our future is the people. You don't control the golden path.
I'm glad you finally get the point. Neither do you. You and this lunatic are gonna get us all killed.
You see the things I have to deal with, brother?
I can't say that we are doing that. It's like he's just bossing everyone around.
I know, he's just making a bigger mess out of everything. If it isn't the great son of Mohan Gali. Tell me something. What is it like being Sabal's puppet?
As charming as ever, I see.
Is there something you needed?
Get under your skin, perhaps. Maybe I've got interest.
Whatever sort. Are you here to kiss my ass then?
No need to be cheeky.
Really? I thought it suits you, seeing as you have a knack for the subservient.
I don't follow Sabal.
Surely, what other impression am I to have?
Lady, I don't know what your problem is.
You can't tell me you haven't been to his beck and call.
To which I'm learning.
Good. I'm glad to know you've got a brain in there.
Keep pushing. You want to know what's really bugging me? Do we got some kind of problem here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get going.
Not everybody around here worships you. They see the prodigy of a past legacy, as if he's some chosen one. But you are more a plague than a savior. It has been festering ever since you first arrived. It is a sickness, a weakness. These people need to pave their own way, take up their own arms, not ride on the shoulders of a farce, not put their faith where the Father has failed.
You know, I didn't ask for any of this.
Yes, yes, just come to scatter your mother's ashes. Staying for the scenery, then.
Hey now. First off, I haven't had a chance to tend to my mother's ashes. It's been one crazy thing since I first arrived. I would have been well on my way. But when people want you dead, or trying to make you into something you're not, I'd say I got a bit distracted. As for my father, I didn't know a damn thing. He means nothing. The only story I know about him is he wasn't there. I certainly did not come here to follow in his footsteps. But you know what? These people, they look up to me, put their faith in me. I don't know what they see, but it's not something I asked for. It's a burden, quite frankly, to be destined for greatness. You want to know what I keep thinking? To live up to some expectation. I'm only gonna let them down. But you want to know something else? I know what I can't do, and I can't turn a blind eye. I'm only trying to help. So can you please stop giving me such a hard time?
It's not like I don't believe you. I mean, unless you're a fool who seeks glory. Risk your life out of vanity. Something as cheap as a namesake. No, I don't think you're here to save face. I will believe you, Ajay Gali. And contrary to what you may think, I am grateful that you're here. I cannot deny what you have done for the Golden Path. But that does not mean I have you figured out. This is just not your fight.
Yes, maybe it isn't.
And that is why, if you want to help, you would best help by leaving this country. These people, my people, they are fighting for their livelihoods.
And much respect to that.
They need hope, Ajay. Not a fragile one. Not one on a whim as easy as to lend a hand. That you cannot rely on. The person fighting next to me better have a damn cause than playing a hero.
What if it can be my fight?
They're in trouble. I've known them my whole life.
Don't have the manpower. There's nothing that we can do.
Please, you have to help. We are the only chance they've got.
For the last time, we are not mercenaries. We're fighting a damn war. Why doesn't anyone around here understand that?
Hey, what is going on?
I keep telling her we'll be putting too much at risk.
I know them. They are good people.
It is already lost. We cannot spare resources.
But it is our doing. If only you hadn't killed Paul.
Don't you ever undermine me again. You would have done the same. And you would have made the same decision here.
Damn it, Sabah. You talk of the importance of lives.
We have no more to spare. This delegation is finished. Nobody else has to die today.
I'm sorry, my friend. It is certain death. None of our friends would have wanted that. Finish your business and go home, Ajay. You don't owe any obligation to me nor anyone else. It will never be your problem.
I'm so sorry, Ajay.
Tell me what's going on.
You know you're not supposed to be here. There's something going on ahead.
He just sold to Alberto's.
Go ahead, Command.
Be on the special lookout for an egg snatcher fitting the description of a blue jacket and spiky black hair. Command.
Tell me what I need to know.
You'll never make it. There's guards patrolling the path.
So basically follow the enemy breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Is there any way to greet your host? Really? We mustn't stand on ceremony. If you would, not like you already haven't, please remain seated. How inappropriate to not do what you're told. After all this halupa of the rebellious sort, you would think. Yes. Stay comfortable. I said myself, if it weren't my pension for cleanliness. It is a suit. Well then, seeing we're all gathered. Introductions. Myself, Pagan Min, the lovely couple, the rawness, and this monkey, who I do not know. His purpose still with meaning, which I'm sure you'll be dying to find out.
On the ground.
Now, I know your family, the rawness, is not responsible for said transgressions, and I know you wouldn't hold out on me, nor do I have any reason to believe your involvement in. Footnote: a limited or active participant to murder, terrorism, rebellion. Just to list a few. Blood collecting. I know you wouldn't harm a fly. You see, I did a little digging, and quite a lot of lovely things are said about your family. Taranas. Nothing about this monkey. But the runners. Really such accolades, such acclaim. Almost everyone says the runners are the friendliest people you will ever meet. Loyal, wise. And if there's one thing I truly appreciate in this world, it's credibility. Reputation. Put simply, your family lives up to its reputation. Ranas, friendly Ranas. I tip my hat. Garnering such praise is not easy. I would know. Such a tremendous feat, for I cannot find a person who has anything bad to say about the Ranas. Truly, you don't have enemies. You have friends. Not enemies. Friends. The world thinks the world of you. That's doing something right. But the problem is, if you're my friend, and yet you're their friend, I don't think you realize you're standing in the middle of the road. Quite the audacious. You can have your cake and tea. That just won't do. But I digress. You've managed. Squeeze on through. Your credibility intact. How do you do it? They look at you. They say there's a friendly chap. He's going places. Alright. I believe it. Why would anyone make that shit up? Now what do you think when they talk about me? Clearly, very little. It seems I don't have your clout. It is if what they were saying about me is not convincing. Yes, they have a hard time believing. Despite everything I have done, they think I won't do it. You see, it's a very simple concept. Bad man. How is it so hard? What happens when you cross a bad man? Apparently, nothing. I guess I am not doing enough. Oh well. We all need reminders from time to time. We do live by example, after all. Or rather, examples made out of others. Some people must learn. Or whatever is it! Out with it already! You come all this way to tell me it's not safe here. It's not safe here? Shocking! Can you not tell how our audience feels? There's somebody out there. And you felt that was worth the interruption? I see. You must be our surprise guest. The monkey and the clown. Well, then, this is a surprise indeed. Way to crash. I'll have you know, though, I do enjoy a good surprise. But that's all in the presentation. You're just missing that pizzazz. It really makes all the difference. So come on. I call a do-over. From the top. Like you mean it. Surprise! Now it's a party. A real heart stopper. Look at my... That's going to sting. And here I was, trying so hard not to mess myself. Madness. Never a towel lying around when you need one. Now why would I want your dirty rags?
I just thought... I'm sorry, sir.
Do you know what this looks means? It means, what the fuck are you doing?
Yes, boss.
Come on, man. If I wanted your shirt, I say, give me your shirt. Towel. Man towel. So where do we leave off? Somebody does wrong. We learn from their mistakes. We educate through exemplification. Visuals. Ever the learning tool. So, that's why we are here today. Good friends, runners. Good runners. Friend of friends. Yes. My selection has been entered.
Mr. Min, please don't hurt us. We're innocent.
You don't know why you're here yet. This is all for your family's good name. Really? I assure you, top honors. You're going to be doing everyone a favor. The winner today, no matter what, guaranteed.
Mr. Min, please. Pagan, please. We have kids.
Mr. Min.
We didn't do anything.
As I was saying, I didn't just choose anyone at random. What kind of game would it be without some drama? So here's the hook. Someone is going to die. Who decides will be up to you. Now, we all know how the Ramas are with others. But what amongst each other? Family of families? I wonder. Or perhaps blood is indeed thicker. Not as much suspense. Interesting, nonetheless. Kill the monkey, lose everything that you're known for, make an enemy for a change, or do nothing, be the setting example. Boring, admittedly, but hardly disappointing. I mean, what has the world come to when someone doesn't live up to their reputation?
Dr. Min, I won't do it. I can't do it. I'm not a murderer. It's against everything I believe in.
No? Thought not. At least you didn't let anyone down. We must commemorate such sacrifice for the rest of Kyrat to share. One up to the good word of mouth. You don't fuck with the king. Now, monkey, make some fire. See some evil. Hear some evil. Speak some evil.
Take a good long look, punk.
Bloody fool!
Welcome back, Ajay.
Amita? How long have I been out?
You have the devil's luck. And you recover like one, too. Relax. It's only been a moment. You mustn't blame Sabal. Oh, how that pains me to say.
He does have a way with words.
I guess he got the short end of the stick then. Though, that is the first time I've seen Sabal ever act out violently. Even with all of our arguments, he's never lashed out at me.
Forgive me, I'll find that hard to believe.
Shut it.
Well, I'd say he had just cause.
Feel like washing out your mouth too? But yes, that's Sabal. He's not that stupid. Expect that there will be even more consequences. When Pagan Min sets his price, somebody always pays.
I saw him. Pagan Min.
Did you? He is the king of Kyrat. We all live under his oppressive rule. It was wishful thinking that we changed the tides.
He is pretty adept, keeping everyone in check. Sorry, Amita. That was dumb of me.
On the contrary, at least you stopped them from being put on display. The beast.
I should have prevented it.
Their blood is on our hands, Ajay. Not yours. We sat by, did nothing. Believe me, we are far more at fault.
It's starting to really sink in. If only I moved in sooner. Now I think about other times. Only when it's advantageous. Don't take any unnecessary risk. To be the tactician is to be the coward. I'm not helping anyone. I've only managed to put others in harm's way. Just a sad cover for what the fuck I'm doing.
You discredit yourself too much. We've been using you all the same. Out there, none of it makes sense. And you have risked more than any other who doesn't have a tie to this damn war. And besides, I must admit, I was a little hard on you. I'm the one who is sorry, Ajay. You mustn't dwell on it. So you made a mistake. We've all lost. Damn, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Pick yourself up already. What?
You're the last person I expect to try and cheer me up.
I'm just not sure I like you like this, Ajay.
Well, I'm still not sure if I even like you at all.
Okay, smartass. Who taught you all this?
I'm just a troublemaker. Always been since I was a kid.
Not to be an ass, you ass. Your skill set is too regular for an American.
Hey, what do you got against Americans? No, my mother taught me everything I know.
Oh, Ishwari. Of course, she was a co-founder of the Golden Path.
Yeah, regular John Connor.
Connor?
Just some character in a movie. Well, I was always training, destined for greatness and all.
Oh, please.
That's my story. What are yours?
Me? I am the tiger.
Tiger?
No, really. Sabal represents the elephant.
Okay, tiger.
It is not a nickname. We each lead our own factions.
All right then, just Amita. Let's settle for kitten.
We will not. Anyways, I was not raised by my parents. They died when I was very young. The Golden Path is all that I know.
So let's go down that road, beyond all this.
You're getting ahead of yourself again. Really, you're far too nice.
Well now, a compliment.
Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Oh, come on now.
Get up already.
Would be reason alone. If only I would risk life and limb.
You're not winning anyone over here.
Well, that's a shame. You know, I feel like there was a moment where the world shifted.
You really want to be unconscious again.
But, yep, I was mistaken. It was just the death.
Come on, I know a place for your mother's ashes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hate seeing you go.
Yeah, same goes.
I can't say I will be here to see you off. I hate goodbyes, especially when I'm beginning to think of you as a friend.
Peekaboo. Now you see me. Now you don't. So delightful. I hope they didn't rough you up too much. It was strict instruction for them to be gentle.
Whatever. He's intact. That's alive as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look, he's awake now, isn't he?
Clever girl. But not the charmer. My dear, you must downplay the technicalities. It's truly a bad form. What have you to say about the poor girl?
I've got nothing.
Yes. Painting is hardly your strong suit.
What have you done to Amita?
Oh, good. I was beginning to think I'd be talking to a wall. Now, I don't believe we've been quite acquainted, but I already know so much about you.
I know all I need to know of Pagan Min.
Ah, splendid. And here I was, worried that I had you at a disadvantage. Really, my concern for your predicament was quite unnecessary.
Yeah? So we can lose toys then?
Only until you've outgrown them. I assure you, when you're done doing your shit around, we'll put the damn things in the attic. It's all a process in maturity. So let's keep the training wheels on, shall we?
All about the hard lessons, eh?
That's the idea. Saving you from the hard fall.
Wouldn't want to get dangerous now.
Oh, but you must think things safe. Danger is ever present. It's lurking around the corner as we speak. The X factor to think about. X. Naughty. Methinks the lady can flesh out the details. Always good to practice some restraint. You'll need protection at all times.
What do you say, lover? Or do you like it raw?
I'm certain we can work out the kinks.
Now. Control yourselves. It's much too early to get off. You too. So, our son returns. Tell me, how was your stay in Kyrat?
I'd say it's been real cutthroat.
I think you've been hanging out with those pirates too long. Been marauding with the Golden Path, have you? Tell me, how many is it? Not like I don't already know. Now there's the Paul fellow.
Cut to the chase. I'm all out of time. Or can't you tell?
Oh, no. We're just having a nice meet and greet.
And those usually meet with one's end. I'm quite acquainted with your style, thank you.
You know, I'm thinking we're off on the wrong foot. You mistake my intentions. I'm simply admiring your handiwork, commending you on a job well done. As a matter of fact, I have just the thing. There. Good show. Ah! And this one for me. None for you. Brilliant! Now we're a pair. Star bright, starlight. I really wished you had come to me first. You may not know it, but we have a history. Ajay Gale. Can I be completely honest with you?
Only if you were.
Oh, I do like you, my boy. You see, I knew your mother, Ishwari. You could say that we had a thing. Oh, how it pains me to see her suffer. I mean, really, I did all in my power to make her happy. But that fucking golden path. Such prickly things. They have a way to ruin everything. I mean, look what have they done to you? What ideas have they filled your head with? But all is right. Now, you're here. Ishwari's son.
What exactly do you want from me?
Showtime! Let's get into it then.
Look, I don't know anything.
Oh, no. I am not looking for information. This isn't a questioning. More of an answering, so to speak. I'm here to provide. Now, normally in these situations, one seeks out the right answers. I want quite the opposite. I seek the right question. So get the right question. No harm will come. Now, I know I can't beat that out of you, but I'm sure you'll swing with this pinata. So, let's say for an example, you ask a question like, what is wrong with the meter? What is wrong with the... Don't whip out on us already.
There's a syringe.
Good girl. A shot of adrenaline. The best part of waking up is a needle in your romp. Together now. Ow! Now that's the spirit.
Amita, look at me.
I'm afraid she's quite drugged up. The girl always loved her drugs. So you ask, and I will answer. The game stops when she is dead. Or unless you ask the right question.
How can I trust your answers will be sincere?
Ah! Here we go. Wrong question. But ultimately, it's up to you to trust me or not. But I will say, I have no reason to lie to you, my boy. Play fair. Play by the rules. Of course, I knew you had your doubts. But that's ultimately why we're playing this little game. So there won't be any. You've been misinformed for too long. Too easily manipulated. These friends of yours. Scum! Yes. Smudging a few. Still, nothing I say will have you believe me. But I can't get you thinking. Now, I think you should think a little more until asking your next question.
What is this all about?
RJ. I hate to be a broken record. Have patience. I merely seek to enlighten you.
And what has this got to do with her? Why don't you just make an example out of me?
Wrong again. I don't want to harm you. Perish the thought. I rather much enjoy your company. I dare say, I hope that we can be good friends. And as an act of good faith, let me give you a hint. It's not me who wants you dead. That's a big one.
So who wants me dead?
Warm, huh? See, true to my words, no harm to be done. I don't think you're ready for this. The golden path.
That's bullshit.
I told you, you weren't ready.
Figured you had me turn on them. That easily fall sucker.
RJ.
I don't know what rodeo you're playing, but you're not stringing me along.
RJ, my boy.
Yeah, I'm starting to see through your tricks. Gain my trust. Is it now, friend?
How do we go from... Never mind. I guess, in a way, I'm already getting you to hurt them. And in turn, my scheme is succeeding. A bit of perspective, I'm sure. But delusions nonetheless. As well as your little hypothesis. It certainly would be convenient if we happen to be on the same side. I've seen your generosity. There's no doubt I benefit by courting the favor. But do remember, it's not about me. It's about you. Humor, my dear. Throw him a lifeline.
Yeah? Might want to think about what makes you so special.
Yes. Yes.
What makes me special?
Yeah, what's that extra spice?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Why is that? What's so important about me?
Aww. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, love.
Of course, you're special. You're Angelica. Did you need to ask?
The hell with your games. What's the question you want me to ask then?
I'm afraid that would be cheating.
Okay. Just stop it. Enough with this bullshit Jeopardy. For all I know, it's what the fuck you had for lunch. Whose mothers did you sleep with? You want a question? How about when you're gonna grow a pair? And let me out of these chains for fuck's sake.
I do admit, the game is a bit unfair. But for our sake, let's keep it civilized. It's really not so hard. You're just not paying attention to the details. Perhaps I could have killed you, like you earlier implied. That I sought out to make you an example. So why haven't I? But I told you why. And would you believe me? Of course, you haven't. And yet every turn I've been honest with you. I've been open. No hidden agendas. I say, I'm here to help you see the light. But you want to stay in the dark. And despite all your provocation and colorful remarks, I still extend my hand. I don't know. Maybe there's more to it. So, when we play 20 questions, I expect some level of deductive reasoning. That maybe this is not some trick. So if you calm down, maybe you can show me an inkling of the silver lining.
So you said the Golden Path wants me dead?
Finally! Back on track. There is still hope. Shall we continue to round 2 then? Oh, admitted, dear. Shite. Game over. Would have been nice someone mentioned Tranquil was in here.
Blue for chill, asshole.
Terms of endearment, child. Labels are key! Well, I hope you're happy. We're winding down to the end. But I do believe Yuma has one more tease in store for you. Wait for it.
It's just gonna end on that note?
But the show is over, my boy. Don't be bummed. There's always next time. Okay, I gave ask away. But only until Yuma gets back.
What makes you say everyone has a hidden agenda?
I didn't say everyone. Everyone. You know, it's as I've been saying. I just want to get you thinking. Take a look around you. You see anybody missing? How about, how did you get here in the first place? How did we ever find you?
Could be just your spies, insurgents.
Oh, no. I have no hand in this. To my credit, the thought crossed my mind. But no. You just have enemies, Ajay. Don't you find it odd how no one has come to your rescue? Amita, an essential leader of the Golden Path. And Ajay, destined for greatness. Now expendable. It's part of the game. Plain as day. Playing your cards right. It's up to you to know what's on the table. Who's hiding something up their sleeves. And making the decision with what you have.
Like when to cash out.
Like when to go all in. Fact of the matter is, you've got a lousy hand. Truth is that you still win, even when you couldn't have. So you continue the gambit. And sure enough, bluffing takes you so far. But when the stakes are high, it has better be a winning hand. You see, truth and fact, they are not quite the same. It's very different. You see, truth is something you believe in, while facts simply are. It's the difference between conviction and intuition. What compels a man and what keeps him grounded. Knowing that you're a step ahead or a step behind. Either way, you know the situation. You face the facts. You don't do anything because that's the way things are. Now, with the power of belief, that's religion, man. You defied the odds. Go against the grain. You've convinced yourself. Because you believe it to be true. There's no matter of perspective. No merit. It might as damn well be an illusion. For truth, there's no need of physical proof. Fact is that it's really there. It's all about how you believe and not what you believe. No! Not about appearances. The inside is what counts. Or so they say. So, on the surface, you have a situation like the Golden Path. Even when others betray you, you cling on to your faith. And what do you know? Your mother left for the States. Left the Golden Path behind. Left your father behind. Then what? Your father leaves you with his no-good legacy. To wish they use you, throw you away, leave you to your fate. And yet, you still stick your neck out for them. I think it's time to start being a cynic. The realist. Enough blind devotion to needy faith. Open your eyes to feeling detail. What's really there. Set truth aside for the good old facts.
No fair leaving me out of the conversation now.
Well, time's up.
Surely you weren't talking about Little me?
All good things. Naturally.
I'm every word. You'll see.
Well, don't block the cock. I always say. I'll just leave you two to it.
Go with the final request?
A pleasure. Obviously.
What was the question?
Who's my enemy?
Cute. I hope you don't feel that way about me when we can be so much more.
Yeah, that'll about do it.
Still trying to get a frequency on that old set. Constant downpour. Old man always out back. Nights we'd just stay up talking about how Jagme would carry on. The old fellas that conquered seasonal. If you get a chance, then take it. He'd always say that. And I just smile. Enthusiasm being a rarity those days.
What is it? This old thing? A memorabilia. A childish reminder. I'm not sad. Just sad memories. want you to remember something, Ajay. Those who look on high forget the ground beneath them. Without its foundation, you will surely collapse. See the world not on your head, but on your feet. Now do it again.
Hey, kid. You don't know what you're doing.
Take the time to
You
reflect
can't hand me
on
over to these guys, please.
I mean what I say.
I'm so sorry,
He is to
Ajay.
be taken out of the
And
fold.
that is why, if you want to help, you would best help by leaving this country.
If it wasn't
These
for you,
people, my people, they are fighting for their livelihoods.
I've got a child.
that would have been so bad.
She's still a little girl.
They need hope, Ajay.
Come on,
Not
man.
a
You
fragile
don't know
one.
these people.
Not one on a whim as easy as to lend a
It's about
hand.
time you realize,
That you
Ajay.
cannot rely on.
We are fighting a
The person
war.
fighting next to me better have a
These are
damn
unseemly.
cause than playing a hero.
This is something we have to do.
Fields of green, lush, gentle skies, soft wind. I think it's coming from the north. I feel happy. I've been having this dream. Along which route we will traverse. We take the journey. It will be our little adventure. It is our story. You are going to find me here. I'll be waiting. I always will. What's with that sad look? You're tougher than this.
I guess I made it back to you.
My son, the path isn't that straight of a line. There's still more to the journey. I'm with you. Walk on. Just keep on. Now do it again. Now do it again. Now do it again. Now do it again.
Unit 5 and 9, check out the weather.
Command?
Report your status. Over.
Yeah, I think we got a problem. Oh, shit.
What's your status, Johnny? Johnny?
False alarm.
Copy that.
Where's the girl?
Hey, man, just take it easy. I'll take you to her. Ah. Ah, damn. Oh, come on, man. I thought we were friends. I like that. I like that star on your vest. Can I get one of those?
Where's the girl?
Hey, man, everything's cool. She's just down in the sub-level.
Turn around and on your knees.
I'm telling you the truth, man. You know, I thought we were friends. Really, I thought we were friends.
When you wish upon a star.
Is that you?
Just hold on now.
No. No, you mustn't. I'm rigged to go off. I overheard them.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Stubborn fool. I would have left you.
This isn't the time.
Oh, you're not listening. It's a trap. They strapped some device on me.
You go, I go. Okay?
How if I'm gonna play possum?
Right now, I wish you would. Shut up and play dead.
A golden path is a red one.
I'm so sorry.
my little gift wrapping. Now, don't tell me you didn't cop a feel. It's quite okay if you blew your load. How's that for an explosion? Hello? I know it's a bad time. Don't mind me. Do keep banging!
Do you ever shut up?
Why, yes. When I'm savoring a meal. Times when I'm in a bad mood. The moments to myself. And certainly when I'm asleep.
Are you serious?
Ah, Jay.
It isn't a rhetorical question.
Yes, it is.
Indeed, it is. Shits and giggles, RJ. Shits and giggles.
So what's the deal? Why not blow us the kingdom come?
Still asking the wrong questions, I see.
Suppose you still want me to play detective then.
If there were ever a theme.
You know what they say, dear boy. Trust your instincts. Anything else lacks credibility. After all, if it's not like the back of your hand, it's hard to grasp. Ironic. Peace of mind, resolution, that kind of bullshit. Yes. Nothing quite registers like discovering it yourself.
Well, I'm not so sure if you're just dangling a carrot in front of me. I'd say there's a bit of misdirection going on.
Oh, it's no magic trick. Facts are facts. So the trope still stands. Do the hard investigation. If you insist there's something amiss, you'll need but look at the evidence.
I still don't see the angle. These are some great links for just anybody.
But you're just not anybody, are you now, RJ?
I guess not. But let's keep it real. I'm nobody.
Humble beginnings.
At the edge of Kyrat, there was a village in Bonnapol where the old died and the young survived. Textbook stuff, really. Prowess before brains. And there he was, the destitute. His only asset, the rifle on his back. The day came along, the nationalist occupation with the advent of change. For the old were left standing. The young hacked down to size. Though smart enough, suddenly became the fittest. So bloodied and gutted, the young man lost his stature. And the only thing he had an aim to, the rifle, taken by the enemy, now turned on him.
But it wasn't the thought of death racing through his mind. It was on that damn rifle. The very thing he shouldered for so long.
That was true betrayal. Mischief managed. And what do most boys do? They don't grow up. Good old Mohan snapped, broke the gun in two, both ends lodged in the neck of his adversary. And so the first person he would kill, he didn't even pull the trigger. He never used the forsaken thing.
All that time weighing him down. The choice to kill was not out of elation. It was when he let go. Lost it.
Quite the maddening.
Inglorious and plain.
Overdoing it much?
Was it now?
Because for the first time, he was truly alone. Not a purpose in the world. Nothing at his back. But no matter. You see, that day onward, Mohan became idolized.
For in perspective, he took a stand. A revolutionary. And out of one unfitting act, his legacy began.
His loss became creation. From ashes, To birth of the golden path. Humble beginnings, I say. Albeit not the grand story you were probably expecting. A little man behind the myth.
And you happen to know all this?
I know. Because I knew your father. We were once comrades. Long ago. There was a time when my ambitions were to look up. See the world before me. The idea passing by. You know the story. When the shit hits the fan.
Things don't play out the way we expect them to. That's how I became what I am today. Probably would have turned out all the same, really.
And I'm under the impression that our circumstances are not so different. Humble beginnings and all. Forget the father. I certainly don't know the son, but I know the man. A man of action. Things are going to be done.
Okay. And if I decide to take that activity your way?
Why, certainly.
That would be quite the premise, wouldn't it? I like the sound of it already. Duel to the death. Ha 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 ha. But we're being rather premature, aren't we? It's a tad optimistic with the company you keep. Even that honeypot you're so keen on may be a sticky situation.
The moment you turn your back, the quicker it will come. When they all show their true colors. And they do show their true colors. You really must be a better judge of character.
So what you're saying is that I've got you all wrong.
Well, not to force these things. But darn it, it's so hard to get to the head of yours. I know the hair gets in the way and all.
And if I were to join your merry band and all?
You would be quite the acquisition, of course. So yes, I could be quite the advocate. But I am content, knowing that I, at least, got you thinking. That said, here's an afterthought. Wouldn't it be nice if you all just killed one another, and I sat by, watching? Lots of things to consider.
Tough choices ahead of you. You know, there is still the option to just walk away.
But knowing you, and I know you, I think you already made up your mind.
Glad one of us is perceptive. I guess I should stick around, huh?
Still need to attend your mother's wishes.
People to see, people to kill.
Oh, how it rolls off the tongue.
Get around to paying you a visit as well.
Stay for the chips.
Yeah, we could make it one of those. It's been a while since I pulled an all-nighter. I've got our entertainment covered.
Nothing gory, I hope.
I was thinking we'd do a comedy. Sure you'd get a kick out of it.
Yes. Kick 'em while they're down. Life, the greatest comedy of all.
It's all that irony.
Always one big joke.
As long as it's not on you.
A shame we're able to find enjoyment in others' misery.
Well, it's not always bad.
So we do agree. But RJ, I hope you wouldn't find amusement in my misfortunes.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Would that be another rhetorical question?
You know what? I'll let you think on it.
Haha, been around the block and back.
Finally, found that resolve you were lacking. Moving up to the big fight. Tried and true. Ever the momentous occasion. I have such a feeling, RJ. Things are beginning. Our meeting is just a precursor. Stories to be had and told. And the path we blaze. Inspiration to all. Somewhat legendary. It's the stuff that you tuck into, yet the kind that keep you up at night. Now that you're here, we're really going to tear shit up! Two sides of the coin. The king and the man of action. Man on a mission. So do what you came to do. That's how it starts. That's how they all start. Bang.
I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I'll call you without you by my side. Spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. I grew stronger, I learned how to get along. Now you're brave from outer space. Just walk in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Change your stupid love, should have made you leave your key. If I had known for just 1 second, you